Brought to you by the Nickel Plate. Sit, sip, savor, and shop.
Hi, everyone. Good morning to you. It's 8 o'clock on the start of your Wednesday. So glad you're with us for Second Cup. And we have a special guest with us this morning. Ty from the Nickel Plate is here, one of the owners. So glad you're with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
So glad you're with us.
And so happy to meet you in person finally.
Yes, finally.
And I'm sure the Cuppies have been very excited to see your face because we've been talking about you all week.
Yes.
The Nickel Plate is now the sponsor of Second Cup, and we are so thankful for them. So glad that we could partner with you guys to really get the message out about the Nickel Plate in the Clinton Bailey area, in that old farmers market terminal. Okay, so tell us all about the restaurant.
So it's in the Niagara Frontier Food Terminal. It's right across actually from the farmers market that was there. The building was built in 1931, and we really like that area because it's a direct route for the buses, for people. If you're coming from the south towns, you got the 190 exit on and off, so it's a quick few minutes. You get to our store. For the restaurant, we're open for right now for lunch and dinner. We have a huge dinner. I'm sorry, let me try that again. Good lunch rush from people coming over, and we're growing our dinner part that we have, and probably within about next 3 weeks we'll have breakfast as well.
That is something so excited.
Out of curiosity, best thing on the menu or favorite thing on the menu? Because I know everybody's probably got their
hard.
own. I know everybody's got their, but you have to have a favorite, right?
Buffalo chicken wrap or the club sandwich.
Those are both classics. Love a good chicken wrap.
Lauren asking, do you guys have gluten-free options?
Right now we do not have gluten-free.
Okay.
And the reason being is since we used to own a bakery, we know the importance of the cross-contamination and someone's sensitivity for it. So until we can make sure that there's not going to be that cross-contamination, we won't do it.
That totally makes sense. And I know Lauren, the second she has gluten, bad things happen. So we don't want that to happen. Cindy.
Sorry, Lauren. Okay, so, and you mentioned you used to own the bakery. So maybe tell people a little bit about the history here, because you owned Mazurk's Bakery for a while.
Owned Mazurk's Bakery for almost 10 years. Sold it to OLV Human Services, and I stayed on for 2 years with them, training them and making sure that was a nice, smooth transition. And that's kind of how this then came about, because they have a program there where they work with kids with disabilities or adults with disabilities. Right. So when we started growing this business, our focus was people with disabilities. So we're an inclusive workforce. So we made sure about 46% of our staff had some form of a disability or something that's going on, so that we can employ them. And we really want to have it as a training program. So we built a lot of different spaces. So we have a cashier station, the bar, the restaurant. We're also building a shipping station for our online website that we're building out. So we have right now community services for everyone coming in, and we're doing assessments and teaching those kids actually and students how to actually do all the different jobs, and hopefully be able to place them somewhere out in the community.
Okay, Connie wondering once again, where is this? This is in the Clinton Bailey neighborhood, right in the old terminal where the farmers market used to be. What is it on Clinton?
It is on Clinton. It's the Niagara Frontier Food Terminal. So if you're driving down Clinton Street, you'll see Chateau Buffalo, and we're right behind it in the second row of buildings.
Love that.
We share a parking space a lot with M&T Bank.
And you guys have, you mentioned obviously the restaurant, but when you walk inside, there's not just a restaurant. There's like a storefront. Tell everybody what they can get there. Yeah, so it's more than just food.
Right. It's food, it's a bar, and then we have an artisan market. So we have about 120 different vendors that are in there. So they come in, they set up permanently, and then we sell their stuff for them. It kind of ties into what you guys were talking about last week about the side hustle and the jobs.
I'm sure you were watching. Thank you.
So behave yourself from now on.
Right.
Our sponsors here.
So really, I mean, a lot of these are vendors that we have. They have full-time jobs, and so it's hard for them to be going somewhere every weekend and setting up and breaking down. So now they have somewhere they can go for 30 days.
Sure. Oh, that's
and
so cool.
So we get to do it that way.
A lot of people weighing in here. Is there a vegan option? Are there vegetarian options?
There's vegetarian options.
Okay, great. And then Danielle says she's looking for the address. And maybe you give us the address, and our producer, John, who's in the back, can throw it in the comments here and he can pin it.
If you actually go into Google Maps, you can go into, if you type in the Nickel Plate, it'll take you right to where we are in that complex.
Okay, fabulous.
Or it is 1500 Clinton Street. unit 174, but you'll see our big sign across it
Yes.
that says Nickel Plate.
So
we
Jeanette
roll
says she's already been here. She loves the everything bagel seasoning. Yeah, John, you have the video.
Yeah, let's roll the video so that you can actually see what it looks like on the inside and the outside once again, because as Katie mentioned, it's not just a restaurant.
Right.
Here's your mom. This sounds great. Let's go.
Yeah, she loves a good restaurant, especially in Buffalo.
And you're always looking for those cute little
Yes.
Buffalo things to give people for the holidays, for their birthday. You guys have a great selection there. Like just seeing right off the front, like I'm loving all the Buffalo stuff.
Can we also talk about how gigantic these coffee cups are? Like, hello, you know exactly where to butter our bread. We need a good cup of coffee in the morning. These
Or
are
three.
like, this is legit like the biggest mug I've ever seen in my life, and I love it. Okay, 1500 Clinton Street is right. Peter also wondering, what are your hours, and are there any more of the cuppy love mugs left?
Since I can't count, we have about 75 mugs left.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect.
Very good. So Cuppies, you can still get in there and get your mugs and frankly, do a little Christmas shopping. We love to do stuff ahead of time here. Like that's one of our favorite things.
And what are your hours also?
Our hours right now are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and on Sunday 10 to 5.
Did you see that little champagne little cooler? That was so cute.
not.
It had a little buffalo on it.
What I'm seeing here is that, okay, thank you so much for going back. Where is it? Is it coming up here? The champagne cooler?
I don't know. It'll scroll through again.
Okay, well, I'm looking at the food and I see gondola.
Right there, look.
Oh, that's cute.
So cute.
These Go Veggies, I love this guy. He's at the farmer's market every Saturday outside my house. What is this? Bob's Pierogi, Lloyd's got all that sauce there. Oh, and look at the jams that are here. Overwinter coffee.
See, Peter's got it. This is what I'm saying. Christmas in July, you go get some of this stuff now, and then you've got it ready to go.
And it's 716 week, so we have all kinds of deals this week. 10% off a lot of our vendors, 20% off some of our vendors. So
great.
Absolutely. And that goes all the way through Saturday.
Love it.
Very cool. Okay. I want to, Lauren says she can't wait to check this out. Do we want to say hello to Nick at home?
Yes.
Hi, Nick.
We hope you're feeling better soon. This is a really cool opportunity to have both of you partnering with us, and we are so thankful, so grateful for this.
And we're gonna come once breakfast starts, and we're seeing maybe like mid-August.
Yep, absolutely.
We're gonna come and we're gonna be there for a special morning. We'll figure this all out.
Kathy says, once my cast is off, I'm going shopping there. Listen, I get it. Kim says she's going to check it out. If there's one thing about Second Cup that you were most interested in, tell us what it is. Because you watch Second Cup.
I watch Second Cup, and I'm
putting you on the spot.
I totally am. You have a great viewership, and people are really interested in what you have to say, and it's very factual information that you guys are providing.
Love that. And you know what? Like we have, I think, over the last 3, almost 4 years.
Can you believe it?
That long?
Yeah, I know. 3 years-ish.
That we've cultivated such a very comfortable group of people.
It's cool because you
want to be part of a community.
You see the same people every day. Like this is literally on their calendar for the day. They join us at 8 o'clock.
Appointment television.
We've heard them when they come in.
Yeah.
Really?
So excited that they're a Cuppy.
Has it been fun to meet the Cuppies?
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
Oh, good. I knew it was going to be.
Okay, so 75 of these mugs left at the Nickel Plate. Again, 1500 Clinton Street.
1500 Clinton Street.
So if you are interested in getting one of these mugs, you can go visit them 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And mention that you're a Cuppy, and you'll get one of these super cute mugs for free. Cuppies love. Lauren says Second Cup makes her day. We love that. So please go check them out. Again, not just a restaurant. You can have a glass of wine, a cold beer, get some good food, and shop the independent artisans that I think really are the fabric of our community.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Absolutely.
So much to do all in one spot. Oh, it's so fun getting to chit chat with you. And we can't wait to come down and be there in person and check everything out and frankly do the shopping ourselves.
Listen, if you need a taste tester for breakfast, Katie loves to eat.
If you need a taste tester for alcohol, Ed loves to drink.
I sure do. So happy to help.
Great.
Nick, we hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. And look, Second Cup, you're always welcome here. We'd love to have you back whenever.
Yeah, you let us know.
Thank you.
All right. So nice to meet you.
Okay, so let's talk about a couple other things. Katie.
What?
Lauren says, be nice, kids.
Hey, you started it.
Brittany, yes. So funny. Sherry's cracking up. Shirley says, I set my alarm so I don't miss your show.
See, that's what I love about it.
Okay, you want to join us for the conversation? Okay, cool.
Perfect.
So we should talk about the perfect summer. What do you think makes like the perfect summer? What is it for you?
It's the weather.
Yeah.
Here in Buffalo, like you guys were talking about the other day, the water.
Yes.
Yep. So here's what people actually put some numbers on their perfect summer here in this new survey. 14 days spending with loved ones, 8 sunrises, 11 dips in the water. Okay, so basically they want to hang out with their friends, they want to go swimming, they want to watch the sunrise.
How about the flies? That is the worst part of summer, is it not?
There's been a wild fly through here all through the 6 a.m. show. It was like attacking my head.
He's still here.
Yeah, no kidding. Hello, that's what sparked my input.
Now he's on to you guys.
Top 3 things to ruin a summer season: too much heat during the dog days of summer,
The weather. Mm-hmm.
being sick, and getting hurt.
Being sick during the summer is the worst because you're like, where did I even pick up this cold? I've been outside half the time.
Crystal says, perfect summer, relaxing, swimming, watching her kids be kids, and needed nice weather for our incredible events. Hey, Tim Cox, good morning.
Tim, yay.
The hotter the better, he says. Pools, s'mores, friends, and family.
Love it.
Okay, so that brings us to my next. Julie says she really likes the nickel plate. That's great.
Thank you.
That brings us to our next topic here. If there are 5 things in Buffalo, what are your favorites? Right now on our Instagram page, you can actually go take the survey and share it on your own story, and then everyone else can weigh in. So I want to bring it up here.
Okay, so this is a list of food, okay? So You're picking your top 5 food edition.
Okay, so I, on my Instagram page, chose my 5. I said wings, Tim Hortons, Wegmans, pizza, and Ted's hot dog. Oh no, maybe I didn't say Tim Hortons. I said Paula's for sure. So wings, Wegmans, Paula's, pizza, hot dogs. What would you choose?
I'd go wings. I'd replace the stinger sub with just a regular chicken finger sub because I do love that. Definitely pizza, bison dip.
Oh, duh, of
Ted's
course.
hot dogs.
Tim says I chose 5 tubs of bison chip dip.
Thank you, Tim. Exactly. That's how I feel.
Okay, pick. What would your top 5 be?
You're missing the nickel plate.
Oh, very
point.
true. He's like, I have one favorite.
Huge miss on our part.
Top,
DJ.
top 1 favorite. Yeah.
DJ's the worst.
Yeah, but you know what? Some of these are like you can get different places too. You
Yes,
know what I
of
mean? Like the
course.
beef on whack or a hot dog. Although that
was
say
a great
Ted's hot
call.
dogs. Yeah.
Duly noted. Next time. Next year, right?
Right.
Kathy says, I just ate a Paula's donut for breakfast with my coffee this morning. What did you have? My dad loves the peanut butter filled donut.
Yeah, he was saying
That makes me nauseous.
So our favorite,
Donut.
I think I speak for me and Ed, is the sour cream glaze.
Love it.
But we try to split the ones that come into the newsroom because they just get a little bit heavy if you take down the whole thing yourself. You're going to really regret it.
Right. Talk about eating gluten. Lauren says wings, Wegmans, Tim Hortons, pizza, and bison dip. Though for Lauren, it better be gluten-free pizza.
God, pizza is so good. We have good pizza here in Western New York.
Do you have a favorite pizza place?
We use Bella.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh, gosh. You can't put me on the spot. There's so many that I love.
You're a Bocce's girl.
We like Bocce's. My family likes Bocce.
Papa
I love Picasso, but it's
Oh.
too far from my house.
Fair enough.
You need a Buffalo location.
Okay. Imperial has a Buffalo location, 2 now. I mean, 1 in South Buffalo,
Yep.
1 in the Elmwood Village area.
You also can't go wrong if you go to like one of the special places like Jay's
Yeah,
Artisan
Jay's
Pizza.
Oh my gosh, what about the Buffalo Pizza
And
Bistro?
it's so good. That's one of Ed's buddies owns that, and like the pizza's fantastic. It's really, really good.
Sarah says Bella for me too. Mary says I miss all of that because I don't live in New York anymore. Well, come on back, Mary. Peter says beef on weck, bison dip, Wegmans pizza, chicken finger sub. He says stinger subs are too heavy. Once I go to the nickel plate.
Yes, very nice. You know who loves a stinger sub is Menkowski. He always puts it in there's like a food background. He'll do a graphic that's like, hey, if you're going out to lunch today. And he always puts this like chicken finger stinger
so
sub
funny.
in it. Yeah.
Oh, Anita likes pizza plant pods.
I love Pizza Plant. One of my best friends works there.
Molly.
And
Molly Bojanic.
boy, they do. They have a great pod.
So a lot about Western New York that we will obviously forever love.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about Western New York too is that we've got a lot of great schools here.
Yes.
And so many of our parents. Do you have kids?
No.
Do you have
do
nieces
not.
and nephews?
Yes.
Okay. See, and that's the whole thing. Like I have nieces and nephews who I absolutely love. We want them to be safe
Yes,
constantly.
absolutely.
And we don't want anything to ever happen to them, but we want them to be prepared if something were to happen.
Yeah.
Now in New York State, the State Board of Regents is mandating all schools tell staff, students, and parents when lockdown drills will happen.
So they've been doing these lockdown drills, and we know this, right? Kids have been going to school. Then a lot of them would come home and tell their parents they did these drills, and then the parents were kind of upset, like they wanted to know ahead of time.
Right.
So now, okay, moms and dads, you're going to know ahead of time. The school is going to like plan out these days, so you're going to be able to talk to your kids ahead of it. And I do think that is just the reasoning behind it. They just want kids and mom and dad to have the ability to say, hey, you're going through this, and maybe anything they want to tell them ahead of what could kind of be a scary thing for kids.
What do you make, like as an uncle, what do you make of all of this?
It's just so interesting because it wasn't how it happened when I was in school. Not that long ago. I mean, it was long ago, but not that long ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
I know what you're
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
We had fire drills.
Right.
Sure.
Like that was just what you had, and that was it. So like to be going through this, I can't even imagine it. But I think it's good for the schools to be telling the kids and the parents so they can have conversations at home.
Yes.
'Cause that's so important in what you're going on at home and how parents want to preface it with the
Exactly.
Yeah.
It kind of eases a little bit of the anxiety.
So
I
Mark
think.
was saying they never tell them when a fire drill. So why this? I think it was because, Mark, that they were finding that kids really were anxious afterwards because, let's be real, a lot of these drills are done because we've seen so many shootings in schools all across the country. Now, part of this is that they're not going to tie these drills to something super scary like a shooting. And that probably is really helpful for the kids. Just get in their minds what they need to do. But I think, Mark, while we are able to maybe wrap our heads a little bit around like, okay, if a fire happens, this is how I get out of the building. We bring the firefighters in. Remember, so that when you were a kid, they bring them in so you knew they didn't look scary. This is what a firefighter will look like, things like that. But, for these other drills, there's just a different level of scariness there.
Sarah brings up a question. Are students and teachers equally prepared for a real emergency when they know ahead of time? I think of active shooter drills. If it were to really happen, you won't know ahead of time,
Sure.
right? Though I do think this allows them to say, okay, this is not a real scenario.
Yes.
Let's practice this. And if it were to happen, we now know how to respond.
Anita, right here, perfectly. Practice makes perfect, and it can relieve anxiety. Like if you go through the motions, you know the motions.
And this is true too of what Kelly is saying here. Kelly says, excellent. Some kids have sensory issues and unexpected noises triggers them. Can I tell you, I was one of those kids when I was growing up. The fire drill bell would go off and it put me over the edge because
Yeah.
I was always like on the edge of my seat, learning, trying to figure out math. Wasn't going well. But then like the drill would go off and I'd be like, oh gosh, like it kind of paralyzes you a little bit.
I was going to say, I thought you'd be like, I can get out of here for a few minutes.
Well,
and
you
just
know.
go. No, but you know what? I do remember when we were in schools, I was telling Ed earlier, I remember our teacher saying, hey, you guys, like, it's a really nice day out. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a fire drill. Like, I remember teachers putting that in our minds. And then a lot of the days they had probably heard there was
when I
going to be
was
a
a
fire drill.
kid, I grew up in Illinois. We had tornado drills.
Oh, yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
we had those drills. It was still scary as a kid when the alarm was constantly going off. So you kind of put it in the same bucket I would, that it's a drill, but still it's scary for you.
Can I ask you a question? Did you ever feel then that that you became numb or immune to it, like knowing that you heard the alarm? Okay, so you
knew the
knew.
alarm and you knew it was serious and you knew what you had to do. So it was like you're saying,
Yeah.
practice makes perfect.
Out of curiosity, what'd you do for the tornado drills in schools? Like, what did you have to do?
So if you're on the second floor, you go down to the first floor and you get in the hallway and you line up behind each other with your hands over your head and like crunch way down as small as you could get, and everybody just keeps lining up like that.
Wow.
Interesting. Because we just didn't have those here, I
Right,
never
well,
did one
we
of
probably
those.
should now.
Right.
Peter, wondering what part of Illinois did you grow up in?
North Central, about 2.5 hours south of Chicago.
Okay, that helps location-wise because I know nothing about Illinois except for
middle of nowhere.
Howard says, I think it's a good idea. Like when we had civil defense drills, scary feeling, did not know what was going on. And then Kim says, I remember having to go out and get on my knees with my hands over my head in front of the lockers for a drill.
Lisa says she went to school 43 in the 70s and they had bomb drills back then.
Yeah, and somebody who said they're still shook. Oh, Paula, I had air raid drills. I'm still shook from that. Like it's traumatizing. I think it's not necessarily something that anyone wants to go through. It's not anything that anyone ever wants to prepare for. But we know the inevitable happens nowadays, and we have to prepare ourselves. So it's tough. I mean, I get both sides, but certainly we love sharing your voice on the issue as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what else do we want to talk about here this
Well,
morning?
we were going to try to hold spooky season, but maybe we could just
What is
kind
the
of.
swimming? What is swimming?
John, what's swimming?
Oh, is that the summer stuff?
I think so. I think it's just video for the summer stuff. We were going to hold on the spooky season, but maybe we just like touch on it right now because I do actually want to know if anybody here has seen Halloween stuff out in stores yet. Have you
Are you
seen
putting
anything yet?
Halloween stuff out yet?
No.
Okay, good.
He's like, we're not
I'm trying to
ready.
hold off till like August 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Rest
there
of
are
the
a couple stores I've been into and they sell Christmas. So
Already?
Christmas stuff
No
already?
way.
Get
What
out of
stores?
town.
Name them. Big Lots.
Oh, Big Lots. Yeah. Big Lots loves a good.
Loves
you go to
Big Lots.
Michael's,
I do. every
Really?
now and then.
they're sprinkling it.
I'm not
slowly.
ready for
No,
that.
no.
So we're mid-July, okay? But let's be real. We're already talking back to school in our newscast in the morning because like back to school deals are happening right now. I was telling Ed, has anybody else seen this?
Tim,
TJ Maxx and Marshalls have this like quote unquote hot decor for the year, and it's a ghost walking a ghost dog. Have you seen this thing? There's one that's like this big, like it's a big ghost walking a big ghost dog, and it's like $80. And I see people like posting, oh my God, a picture of it. I finally found it. I found like they're looking for it out in stores already.
why? Pull it up. Share your screen.
Okay, I gotta find it.
I think this is the most ridiculous thing in the entire world. Like, why do we all want this one little thing? This
Because
one
it's
big thing?
adorable. A ghost walking a ghost dog. That's so stinking cute. I'm gonna get two.
Can we please?
She's doing it too.
Right, exactly.
I'm gonna get one for you too.
I was waiting for that. Exactly.
Okay, wait, so this, I think.
Barb says it's still July. Exactly.
Right.
Hobby Lobby apparently has Christmas
See,
stuff
they're
already.
all over TikTok.
Kim says, I decorate cute for Halloween, not scary. Connie says, no.
TJ Maxx, here it is. This is the hot topic.
Share your screen.
Um,
Go back into the
I just
StreamYard.
did.
Oh, okay.
And wait, hold on. I gotta pull up. Hold on. Let me find the next one.
Okay. Connie
Um,
says poor Gladys is going to be spooked.
this is the one I want.
Let me tell you, Gladys is not afraid of anything except for fireworks and beeps.
Oh.
She hates the beeps,
She hates what?
like beeping. And can I tell you why I think she hates beeping?
There it is.
Because, okay, oh, this is the
That's
ghost
the
walking
thing.
the ghost dog.
Have you guys seen this?
That looks like Piglet.
No, it's so stinking
No, it's
cute.
not good.
So apparently
doesn't
it's like
it?
$80 or something like that. Look at this person. Okay, obviously this is on like somebody's TikTok. I'll pay double sticker price in shipping if someone can ship me one of these in Oklahoma. That's what the one person said. I want to find it so bad. That's what the next person said. What state are you in? Maybe my state hasn't gotten them yet. People are into this.
Oh my God, Anita loves it. She says adorable.
See, I'm telling you.
That is cute to me.
I know. My husband's going to be real disappointed when he comes home and there's a relatively large ghost standing next to my fireplace.
You know, Paul, he's going to be on the ground, military style crawling.
I think that my dog is going to like hate it though. So I don't know, but I think they're cute. I have seen some littler ones, not in stores, but I've seen that people put them up. So if I find a little one, I'm definitely.
Well,
in.
Gladys. Oh, Jeanette says the microwave beeps are the worst. I don't blame you, Gladys. Yeah, she's not a. Okay, so when we first got her, Russ was trying to train her. I did not like this. I do not approve.
Oh no, I don't even want to talk about it.
We got her a bark collar, and by we I mean Russ.
Mhm.
I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
I will never use it.
No.
I refuse to. In fact, when I was testing it out, I like put it like vibrated and beeped whenever there was a
You
dog
push
bark.
the button, or yeah.
No,
mhm.
we didn't even have to push a button.
If she barked, it
It
beeped.
did it.
Mm. Yeah, no.
So I think that's why she doesn't like it. It's like Pavlov's dog kind of thing. She associates the beeping with the vibration. Just like there was also a shock option,
Mhm.
which was very minor allegedly. But when I put it up to the YouTube, like I played a dog barking on YouTube,
Yeah.
it held the thing and it hurt.
Yeah,
It was legitimate pain that
Uh-huh.
I felt. And I mean, like this is going around their neck.
yeah. I know some people really believe in them. I
No.
don't. Like, I'm not going to say I have the most well-behaved dog in the entire world either, but it just doesn't do it for me.
I was so upset that we even bought it. I don't like it.
Well, someone gave us one that we could borrow, and I told Paul I would put it on him before I'd put it on the
Thank
dog
you.
because I just would never do that to a dog.
Did I try it on? No, I didn't need to because I felt the pain, and that was the last time we used it. I absolutely refuse. because it is torture for this poor dog who's already screwed up.
Yeah. No, positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
Treats when they're doing good things.
Exactly.
My dog's obsessed
Glad
with
it's just
treats.
the cutest, my little baby.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Love-
listen.
This has been fun. Oh my God, we got to go already.
No.
Time flies when you're having fun. Ty, it
Please
was
send,
so nice to have you in.
please send our best to Nick.
Okay.
We can't wait to go visit the Nickel Plate. Of course, 1500 Clinton, and they're open 10 to 8. So stop by and visit. And we're so thankful for them sponsoring.
Get your cups.
And we'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.